Something remarkable just happened in South Korea.
With a doctoral degree in public administration and became a Yonsei alumni.
In fact, one of Asia's most prestigious universities has awarded an honorary doctorate degree to Ghana's President John Dramani Mahama.
In recognition of his distinguished contributions to Yonsei University and to the national transformation and economic development of the Republic of Ghana, hereby confers upon John Dramani Mahama the honorary degree of PhD in Public Administration.
Jal Buktak Dumrimnida.
But this is not just an academic award. In fact, this recognition reflects Ghana's growing global influence and the deepening relationship between Ghana and South Korea.
The conferment of this honorary doctorate by Yonsei University acts as a bridge linking two countries, two continents, and two peoples committed to creating a better future for our world.
And the university behind this honor is no ordinary institution. Today in this video, let's break it down. And all that you got to do is to like, comment, subscribe, like the video. Now let's get into it.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favour and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Today marks another historic milestone for Africa and our quest to secure access to energy for all.
Once we deploy this facility and the 6,000 metric ton storage facility in Accra, it will increase the overall LPG storage facility in Ghana.
First, we will proceed with the signing of the Framework Agreement for Cooperation on Climate Change.
이제 양측이 서명한 협정을 좀 기다리겠습니다. 서명한 협정을 교환하겠습니다.
So if you've subscribed to the channel and you've been following, I've been doing a series on the president's visit to South Korea. And he's done a number of things which have served you with. So first off, he met the president of South Korea. They signed so many agreements. And I've also, brought you Ghana commissioning a new LPG vessel in South Korea.
3, 2, 1.
We look forward to signing a visa waiver agreement with Korea for diplomatic passports and official passports.
Now, the next thing is that President John Dramani Mahama has received an honorary degree from Yonsei University in Seoul.
존 드라마니 마하마 대통령께서는 국회의원, 차관, 장관, 부통령, 대통령에 이르기까지 His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and the Republic of Ghana, but also for the whole Yonsei University community. Please come up to the podium to begin the degree conferral ceremony. And Dean Kim, please wait near the podium to assist with the...
Now, let me read the honorable degree of PhD on behalf of President Yoon. In recognition of his distinguished contributions to Yonsei University and to the national transformation and economic development of the Republic of Ghana, hereby confers upon John Dramani Mahama the honorary degree of PhD in Public Administration, with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining, in witness whereof the seal of the university and the signatures of the president and the dean of the graduate school are hereunto affixed. Given in Seoul, Korea, on the 13th day of March, in the year of 2026, Kim Hyun-chul, dean of the graduate school, Yoon Dong-seok, president.
after the hooding ceremony, President John Dramani Mahama and President Yoon
Now, Yonsei is one of the most prestigious universities in Asia. In fact, its honorary degrees are reserved for leaders who have made major contributions to governance, public service, and international cooperation. In fact, Yonsei University has honored some public figures, including the Secretary General of Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam. He was awarded an honorary doctorate of philosophy in political science for strengthening Korea-Vietnam relationship, promoting economic reform, and advancing dictatorial governance. And in 2024 also, they honored the president of Rwanda, President Paul Kagame, also with a doctorate degree.
I would like to thank you for the tremendous honor you have bestowed on me and my country with the award of this honorary doctorate.
So, for them to reward President John Dramani Mahama in 2026 is not just a mere feat, an achievement. Guy, President John Dramani Mahama should be proud of himself. Now, according to the university, the award recognizes Mahama's leadership and his role in promoting democratic governance and global partnership, which you all watching this video will agree and attest to, right? If you don't know anything, remember when he was a sitting president and then lost to the MPP's Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He went to opposition right from being a president, and for 8 consecutive years, he lost as an opposition leader, but eventually came back. Now, imagine this scenario. If this was to be some other part of Africa, will a sitting president ever give up power and go to opposition and come again? Man, that is serious, right? Yeah, but president who was an incumbent president, and a sitting president who was presiding over the army, the police, who was the chief commander of the Ghana Armed Forces, lost elections, and he conceded defeat. My God. Went the next 4 years, he lost again. MPP won again, led for 8 solid years, and he came back after 8 years to win. Mind blowing. There is no peaceful country in Africa than Ghana. Man, you gotta be proud to be a Ghanaian, right? I am proud, and I hope you are too. That is the president we are talking about. That is a true hallmark of a leader. Patience, dedication, and he's got all the qualities. He's also a communicator. He's a communications expert, so he can speak very well.
Distinguished guests, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, Jal Buktak Dumrimnida. The conferment of this honorary doctorate by Yonsei University acts as a bridge linking 2 countries, 2 continents, and 2 peoples committed to creating a better future for our world. Yonsei University stands as a beacon of educational excellence, not only in the Republic of Korea, but across the whole of Asia and the rest of the world. For over 140 years, it has led in academic innovation and nurtured leaders who have gone on to transform nations and expand human knowledge. From its pioneering work in medicine and engineering to its cutting-edge research in artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and renewable energy and sustainable development, Yonsei has consistently demonstrated that education is the most powerful tool for positive change. Your university motto, "Truth will set you free," deeply resonates with me. It reflects the core belief that knowledge, integrity, and enlightened thinking are the foundations upon which we must build our societies. This philosophy aligns directly with Ghana's educational values and our commitment to developing critical thinkers who can navigate the complexities of our modern world. As a matter of fact, it was this philosophy that shaped my own educational experience and guided me through the choices and decisions that led me into a life of public service. In my first year at the University of Ghana, I was assigned to Commonwealth Hall. On my first day standing at the entrance of Commonwealth Hall, I observed a coat of arms that was mounted above the arched doorway. Embossed on the coat of arms were the words, "Truth Stands," which represents the hall's motto. This marked a crucial point in my life, and I felt humbled. There I was at the doors of this esteemed university, standing at the entrance of that legendary hall, reading the words, "Truth Stands." I experienced a profound sense of pride and a feeling of purpose, and it occurred to me that the hundreds, if not thousands of people who had walked through the same doors of that hall had discovered the truth of their lives. At that moment and right there, I became determined to do the same. President Yoon, members of the Board of Trustees, Excellencies, I wish to focus my remarks today on the two principles that I believe define our countries individually and also unite us in partnership. And these two are the words excellence and truth.
So Yonsei University was founded in 1885, and Yonsei University is considered as one of the top universities in South Korea. In fact, it is part of the country's famous Sky universities and the elite group of institutions that produce many of Korea's top political, business, and academic leaders. Most of them went through Yonsei University, so it is not just an ordinary university, bro. Understand that, know that, and know peace. So when Yonsei honors a world leader, it is considered a major international recognition. It's not one of those universities that come and no, bro. These are a top-ranked university in Asia, in fact, one of the best. Now, the president received this as part of his tour to South Korea, and his visit has already produced several significant developments. In fact, during the visit, Ghana and South Korea signed 3 strategic agreements. So began discussions on possible visa waiver between the two countries, and then a new LPG vessel for Ghana's energy sector was also commissioned in Korea. Now, this development shows that the relationship between Accra and Seoul is entering a new phase.
Once we deploy this facility and the 6,000.
And so, honorary degrees like this are not only about politics. In fact, they also reflect a country's global reputation and diplomatic influence. And for Ghana, recognition from a top Korean university signals growing respect and cooperation between Africa and Asia. This also highlights Ghana's role as an important partner in international development and diplomacy. And so, Mahama's honorary degree from Yonsei University represents more than just an academic honor. In fact, it symbolizes a growing partnership between Ghana and South Korea, from diplomacy and trade to technology and education. The relationship between the two countries appears to be strengthening. But here's the question: do you think Ghana should deepen its partnership with countries like South Korea and other Asian economies like Vietnam, Malaysia, and Singapore? Do you think Ghana should move into those areas, or you think, Korea is okay? Let me know what you think, and are you going to congratulate the president for this recognition, or you think it's just one of those things? Leave your comment in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.
Our new national identity. During that same year, 1957, Korea was undertaking a similar effort. It was the year when Korea launched its first overseas